Someone's celebrating Christmas early. Yeah? You think? What is up, fam? Hope you're having a great day today. Welcome to our life movie. Where are we at right now?
Amsterdam.
We're in Amsterdam, New York, that is. Right outside of Albany. We're not too far. Decided to go another way. We were gonna go to Massachusetts towards Boston, and Boston is just as bad with the whole riots, and I mean everywhere, even these small little towns. Whenever you see my last video, I showed that Albany had some riots going on, and it's I'm not trying to complain, and you know, I mean, just it's not the best time to go ghost hunting right now. Oh, what's over here? It's a cool little town though. I like it. Want to go to the Rock Motel?
Let's do it.
This is the Rock Motel. And wait, is this abandoned over here? Something's abandoned back there. And I love doing urbex. You know what urbex is, right? Look at all of them. No trespassing signs. I don't know what's up there. Urbex is when you go and you explore abandoned places. I used to do it a lot, but I mean now police have cracked down on it quite a bit, and all thanks to vandals and people that really don't do urbex, but they just go and vandalize places. Personally, I'm a fan of like graffiti. I like graffiti when it's done right, but like vandalism, like breaking windows and kicking down doors and ruining personal property, not cool. And that's kind of ruined the whole urbex scene. It's like a power plant. So this is 5. I have no idea where we're at, but we're just gonna go this way. Sometimes you'll see plants like that and they look abandoned, but they're not. No. One thing that I like to do anywhere I travel, if we're driving, I like to go on Zillow and see what the property values are like. There's a couple houses right down the street from where I'm at right now that are selling. There's a house for $27,000, and these are old historic homes. There's a house right behind it on Grand Street selling for $18,000. Look at that. I cannot believe this. 18 grand, and it's on Grand Street. Let's go drive by it. Okay. Oh wait, do not enter. Okay, I think that's why it's for sale for so long. Can't even get there. This is the house for sale for $27,000, and it comes with a free air conditioning up top and down below. And right behind it is the house for $18,000. It's all boarded up. All right, I think we could go this way. Here's the house right here that you can buy for $18,000. And it looks like a livable house. It's so nice. Look at that.
Oh, people live there now.
Yeah, $18,000. One thing that you have to be careful though when it comes to New York State are the taxes, especially for homes. So that house may be very inexpensive, but the taxes might be high. I can't see it being that high though. Maybe $2,000 at the most. You know, let's look. I'm gonna pull over here. Yo, check this out. Is this like an abandoned skating ring or something? Oh wow. What is that? Maybe a bowling alley? No, this is a whole shopping center. Well, a couple doors are open. You want to go say hello?
Let's do it.
I don't see any signs that say you can't. People like to talk in small towns, and it's probably a matter of time before cops start showing up. I mean, I do see a for sale sign over there, so yeah, technically. I wonder what this place is selling for. Could you imagine if this was for sale? So here's the thing, when it comes to New York State, I've seen this in Buffalo too. Sometimes the locals or the city officials or whatever, they'll put places up for sale, sometimes even give houses away for free, just so then you can pay the taxes. I'm trying to look up that house for $18,000. You know, that house is haunted. It was built 1800s, 1880. Wow, this house sold in 1995 for $40,000. Okay, so the taxes are $2,700 a year. That's almost just as much as paying for a $200,000 house Actually, maybe a $250,000 house in Florida. So just to give you an idea, if that house was a house that was worth $200,000, really high taxes. So that's one thing that kind of sucks about New York State. Their taxes are very high. And all the freaking freeways have tolls. All of them. One thing I will say about New York State that's pretty awesome, if you're a city official, if you work for the government, if you're even a teacher, teachers get paid very well in New York State. Not sure if you knew that, but if you want to get into teaching, but you want some money, because I know teachers are kind of underappreciated and underpaid, you won't be in New York State. However, the only downfall is you have to have a master's degree. I don't know if you knew that, but there's a lot of teachers out there with master's degrees that are still getting paid not that great. Big shout out to teachers, by the way. I love you guys. What a cool place, though.
I don't know, I just heard something. Thunk. Is there like access to inside?
Yeah.
Why don't we go look?
I don't know. It didn't look safe. The floors were all buckled. Stuff. This was a whole shopping center, I believe. That or it, to me, it looks like an old bowling alley or skating rink. I don't know. Interesting, but anyways, God bless you. Let's go see what else we can explore on our way back home. We are in the Adirondacks. Is that how you say it?
You're about to get me lying.
Adirondack. Adirondacks. I guess they're mountains in New York State. But we're crossing over into Vermont. Gonna kind of go that way and go home. Oh, this is cool. Look at this neat little bridge. Fort Anne.
It's so cute.
Oh, there's people having a picnic down there. We're still going through these like small towns, which is nice. Trying to avoid highways on our adventures. Look how cool this is.
Wow.
So one thing I love about New York is the little towns.
Take a slight right turn onto Fulton
That
Street.
sheriff was just looking right at you.
Was he?
Yeah, she was like,
Look at this old church.
oh, can you picture like a little wedding in there and stuff? Oh, it's so cute.
Nice. Kind of reminds me of, yeah, like West Virginia. Guess where little V is at. She likes my hoodie. Come here. I got a cockhead. Come here. Okay, there you go. I mean, you can put your head in that hoodie like that. I only put V in V's cage to go caca. That's it. And it's like right when I put him in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Goes caca. And then he'll start like, yeah.
Hi, sweet baby. Hi, sweet baby.
Hi, little baby. Oh, he does when you do it.
Hi, sweet baby.
Nope.
Sweet baby.
I don't even know what town we're in right now, but there's like 20 seniors that graduated, I guess, in this town, and they're having a parade for them. Is that what this is? Because
Yeah,
there's
like a senior parade.
there's like 5 people on lawn chairs back there.
Yeah, and they were
Very
holding up a
small
sign
town.
that said, "Congrats, Ricky, class of 2020."
Look at this! What a treat! Hold on. We're in Whitehall. I thought it was gonna be like a small protest or something. The fireman's kind of looking at me all weird right now. I mean, I see a cop up there, and there's people walking. There's people with balloons over there. Oh, this is a volunteer firefighter. All right, I'm just gonna hang. Whitehall, New York. Graduation during pandemic. That's what it said. Oh, these are all the seniors. Are they? So,
I think so.
yeah, these are all the seniors. They're all young kids. So. Okay, that was the parade.
Oh, wait, here's some more coming.
Oh, there's more coming?
Yeah.
Cool. Proud mom on board.
Yeah, because when we seen the sign, there was only like what, 15 kids on there?
Maybe 20. This is cool that there's a celebration going on.
Look, here
During
comes
the whole.
They're the life of the party.
Oh yeah, they are. V wanted to see what was going on. Did you see the parade, V? Yeah? Did you see it? Give me a kiss. I think that's the parade. I thought it was pretty cool. There's like motorcycles up there too. A couple other cars coming too, but yeah. It's a really, really small town, cute town. This is the kind of towns where everybody knows everybody. Here's some more seniors. There's some more coming right now. Yeah, it's nice they did something like this. What we witnessed wasn't just a parade. It was actually a drive-through graduation. The seniors... Are those Amish? Yo! I've never seen Amish in person.
Oh, they drink sodas.
They're drinking sodas?
Yeah.
Cool. You know what they don't have?
A car. A phone.
They don't have phones. The seniors that I showed you, some of them are wearing like their graduation outfits and they are getting their diplomas in their car. You know, because of the whole COVID-19 thing. And we are right behind a horse and buggy. How cool is that? You know they speak like a German dialect? I had this idea to maybe spend the night in like an Amish town. You know, if they would allow me. What the heck is that?
It's wearing a mask.
I got... Even Sasquatch is wearing a mask.
and Sasquatch is big.
That is too cool. Would you be Amish with me? Not just for a day, but what if we did it for like a month?
I could totally do it.
If you don't know about the Amish culture, they came like, I think they were Quakers. Like, they still live like they did in the 1600s. They're completely disconnected from like our world, and that's it's something that they do because of their Christian beliefs. They don't watch TV. They don't have electricity. Some of them do have electric power, but they're not connected to a grid whatsoever. They won't have phones. They live a very simple life, and they're very happy doing so. I think it's really cool. I would love to try that out. Just completely be Amish for like 30 days. I didn't think you'd be down.
Why wouldn't I be?
You want to drive by like an Amish village right now?
That's what I'm trying to look up.
We're not far.
I keep looking up and it just keeps showing me Pennsylvania.
So pretty out here. Wow. Kind of reminds me of Kentucky and Tennessee a little bit. Tried looking up like some Amish towns and it doesn't show up on GPS. We would legit have to follow one of those Amish carriages and see where it goes. And we seen another one. I didn't film it, but we did see another Amish. Wait,
is this one?
this is
This is one.
no.
So maybe it's their work area.
No, those are Amish buggies.
Yeah. And there's their house. Oh my God, it's so cute.
Okay, there you have it. There you have it. We just seen a little Amish house.
There's their house right here.
Oh, nice. One thing about Amish too is they're very good craftsmen. They're very good builders. I believe they don't use power tools too. Everything is cut by hand. All the tools that they use are it's all done by hand.
So all those houses they might build.
People will take them and have them build houses and stuff for them. Yeah, so that's very low number of Amish are farmers. A lot of them are really into building. You know Jesus was a carpenter. I wonder if that's the reason why they follow in those footsteps. So we're right in Amish country, pretty much. How cool is that? Wanna go dumpster diving or trash picking?
Okay.
For kid stuff. So we've been in Vermont for a hot minute already. Vermont, I have to say, is probably one of the prettiest states I've ever traveled through. However, there's nothing here. I mean, as far as like places to eat, I mean, at least where we're at. I mean, it's just all countryside. I mean, I think I've seen but one gas station since we've been out here. Like, hopefully we won't run out of gas. a dirt road, but it's very pretty. I think the bird's hungry, or he's just trying to talk. Oh my goodness! Wow, look how pretty. It is beautiful, man. Look at the countryside. Oh, wow! You just gotta take that in.
That is so pretty.
Does it smell like manure? Oh my goodness. That is just so nice.
I hate it because pictures just don't do it justice.
Pictures do not. I mean, even this video, we're just gonna have to get out. Okay. I promise. You're gonna get a view too. Okay, here. Turn on, V, so you can see. Ow. Okay. V has very sharp nails. Look, V, look. When you're a big birdie, I'm gonna let you fly in that big open field. But you gotta come back, okay? This is beautiful. Yeah, pictures and video is really, I mean, you just have to come and experience this. This is, wow. Beautiful. Look at the Christmas trees. I'm sure they don't get many tourists here. Like, who is this guy with a Florida plate? Oh, he's gotta go.
Is it? Guess what?
And watch this. I'm gonna put V in there. I'm gonna tell her, go poop. I'll go poop. Go poop. Come on, go poop. You didn't have to go poop yet?
She just went a couple minutes ago.
Okay, I think V is all pooped out. Or do you want to go on your perch?
She's so cute.
I think she's hungry.
Again?
Yeah. Starts bobbing her head like that. I'm just hungry. You know what that is right there? That is a $500 Christmas tree. Right there. And that's a $575 one right there next to it. Whoa. We don't have these in Florida, so yeah, it's a Colorado spruce, I think's the name of them. Man, look at those. That's $1,000 Christmas tree right there. They're so beautiful. I don't know how you could just waste these. That's why I have a fake Christmas tree. Plus, if you didn't know, Christmas trees, very flammable. All right, fam, so the location that we're getting ready to hit right now, it's called Emily's Haunted Bridge, aka Gold Covered Bridge. I think that's the name of it. So the story goes like this. There was a woman, I don't know exactly when this occurred, but she was waiting on this bridge for, it was a date?
Yes. No, it was waiting. She was waiting for her lover so that they could run away and elope.
Okay.
And he never showed up.
Broke her heart.
So she hung herself.
On this bridge.
Yes.
And they say that her ghost, the ghost of Emily, is very vengeful because of this now, and she hates love. A lot of people that are targeted when they go to this bridge are lovers, which Tiffany and I happen to be lovers.
Are we though?
Of course. I'm gonna give you guys a first look. We're gonna do an investigation here later this evening. What the heck?
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it right there. Yo, this reminds me of the Beetlejuice Bridge.
It does, doesn't it?
Do it.
Okay, so what it said, that sometimes people will go through and they'll report having ended up with scratches on the sides of their cars.
Wait, it says no trucks or buses.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean big trucks or?
Wait, you're a truck. Wait, does that mean we're gonna fall?
I'm not gonna chance this. I'm gonna back up, park over here. This is so cool. It's this really nice creek right here. I think people walk down there. Whoa.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. What the heck?
Is this safe?
I don't know. If you've ever watched the movie Beetlejuice, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's a scene where, well, it's the main scene what starts the whole movie of the ghost being ghosts. What?
This is wobbly. It goes in right there. I'm so glad we did not drive over this.
Why did they cover this up? Oh, this is a very haunted bridge. It looks like it's old. I mean, it can't be that old. So the story of Emily, like, where did she hang herself from? Like, just seen a car go by. Wonder if these roads are haunted too. They say that water is kind of like fuel for spirits. You know, not only is it haunted here, but we got water running right underneath the bridge. Reminds me of the bridge in Gettysburg that happens to be really haunted. What? Oh, it does? There's a whole, like, history lesson over here of the Gold Brook covered bridge.
It says the legend of Emily. The story of Emily, the jolted young woman, has been told far and wide. The most popular tale, and remembered by some still alive, from the 1940s. As a young farmer's daughter, Emily, sometime in the past, perhaps as early as 1849, deserted by the man she loved on the day that they were intended to marriage. In despair, she took her life at the bridge. Some believe that her spirit haunts Emily's bridge, especially on moonlit nights, waiting for her man to return. However, others remember it differently. A local luminary recently explained that in the 1970s, witchcraft was enjoying a big wave of interest in the schools all over the country. One summer night evening, a story was made up of the presence of some impressionable college students about college students about young Emily being jolted by her intended, after which she rode with fury back across the bridge. The horses panicked and she was thrown from the wagon up to her death. The story spread like wildfire. Regardless of which version is true, the legend of Emily continues to fascinate many.
Oh man, look at this view of the bridge. You think we could walk down here?
What is this? It's something like this?
I don't know. Maybe this is an old waterfall.
Somebody was down here with footprints.
Yeah, I see footprints too. It's very steep. No, what?
Okay, that's either water, somebody's down there, or I just heard somebody screaming.
You heard somebody scream?
Yeah, listen. I should go put my boots on.
Oh man, this is cool. Oh, I just seen a chipmunk underneath the bridge. Oh look, it's a little trail.
Can you give me the key? I'm gonna go get my boots.
Oh, we don't have to. We'll come down here later at night.
Oh, we're gonna come down here tonight?
Yeah. Wow. Is that a little chipmunk hole? Kind of glad I didn't go over that bridge with my truck. Can you imagine, like, just... Yeah, no. I'm good. Man, I'm sure the bridge is built very good. All right, yeah, we're going to try to find a place to stay tonight. Probably going to be the truck where we stay. I got to use the bathroom, though. Before I go on investigations, I always make sure to do some caca. Sometimes these ghosts be scaring the crap out of me.
I just heard, like, somebody down there, like, screaming. I wonder if there's somebody... There's probably somebody down there.
There's nobody down there. I'm going to have to rewind that. It's going to be a fun investigation tonight. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you a little behind the scenes as to what we're up to. Sometimes when you see these videos, they're not recorded like the same day, you know, like my investigations, because it takes a little bit longer to edit those videos and... Huh?
Even the same week.
Sometimes I'll edit them in the same week, but I release videos a little bit differently on my other channel. It's once a week. So, for example, I dropped a video not long ago that was in San Francisco, and the day before I dropped a video that was in Ohio. Yeah, so I mean, how is it possible? I mean, it is possible, I guess, with air travel, but I mean, not lately. You know what I mean? Air travel is kind of limited. But however, yeah, I usually upload once a week, and I forgot you're on your vlog channel. Yeah, I am on my vlog channel. Now we're gonna come back later. Cool bridge though. It is kind of. Oh, there's holes here too. It's almost like they grouted it though. Maybe that's just a bunch of rocks and dirt. Haven't seen one car roll through here yet. Look, there's nobody down there. Look at this. This is just wide open. You can just fall right down there. That's scary. Very pretty rocks though. Think there's fish down there? The water's really clear. You know that water's freezing. Freaking summertime and it's cold. I'm freezing. It's gonna be colder tonight.
No, we need to find me
like a sweater.
Okay.
Yeah, Tiffany didn't bring any sweaters for.
We did have them. We were just rushing out of
Just didn't bring them. Like I said, you didn't bring them. I brought mine. So I'll make sure that I
You
stay
grabbed that
warm.
one as an extra on the way out.
Did I?
Yes. And I
Maybe
actually
I did.
grabbed it and put it in the car because we got in the car. You were like, oh, I don't have a sweater. And I was like, put it in the car. You were like, you think, Steve? Totally forgot mine.
There is like one house right there and one there. But not much traffic here. I do got rocks in my shoes too. It's in there. Smells good. I think we may have messed up because here in the state of Vermont, they're on a serious lockdown. I mean, like more serious than, I mean, we were on lockdown in Florida, but we still had a few things that were open. Hey, we should like rent a room from this guy.
Right. Oh, they have a kitty in their dashboard.
Cool. Hey, look, this place says takeout. Maybe we could get some food there.
It's breakfast.
And it's an inn.
It says breakfast.
I want breakfast.
Oh, what is that place? That place looks open.
Is it?
There's people out there.
Oh, well. Oh,
So wine bar.
Head south,
Oh, it's
then
just beer.
turn
Wine.
right.
a beer place?
Yeah.
I need food. 1860 house lodging? Tell me that place don't look haunted.
That is really cool. Oh, it looks like they have the same sign on the door that the other place did.
That they're on lockdown?
Yeah.
Our plans have changed so much because of what's happened. It's not like it's really our fault.
It's an adventure.
It is an adventure. I have to say, I have had a lot of fun just driving around and seeing all these cool different little towns and stuff. What do you think? Would you do what we did? Avoid highways, avoid tolls, go off the back roads, even if it takes a few extra hours to get to your destination? What's the name of where we're at? We're in Stowe, right?
Stowe.
It is so cute. But it's like weird. You don't see anybody outside. I feel like a bunch of zombies are gonna start chasing us.
This down there. And then this cute little country store. Adorable.
Horrible. It is so pretty here.
We are open if you need beer. That's what it says.
People like their beer over here. Look at this house. Whoa.
So pretty.
Just look at this little town. I mean, really.
It is pretty. Hey, it says lodging there.
Turn right on Vermont 108 North.
We are so blessed right now. So what exactly just happened right now?
She said,
This is the only place open in Vermont, pretty much. What? Not working?
"Am I better one?" Okay.
Hey, look at little bee.
Oh, this is so cute. Look where the
I was not expecting this. Was not expecting this. Well, it's got a little jacuzzi tub. What?
This is so cute.
It's got a fireplace and a deck? Wow. Okay, gotta try the bed out. Oh. Bed's pretty good too. Whoa. This is such a nice place. So we have this room for 2 nights. Got a really pretty water view there. Look at that gazebo too. Very nice. Whoa. Bigfoot. Right over there. This is pretty nice. And we're only, what, like 10 minutes away from Emily's Bridge? Not far at all. So what did the lady say? Because I remember when she approached you, she asked if we were a Vermont resident.
She was like, "Are you a Vermont resident?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "Are you here for essential work only?" And I was like, "No." And she goes, "Say yes." And I was like, "Yes."
People need videos.
Yeah, well, when I went inside, she was like, "Just come inside." And because she seen that, I was just like, "No," like we're stuck. And when I go inside, and she was like, "So what are you here for?" And I was like, trying to explain to her what we were doing. And she was like, "Oh, stop it, get out."
She got really
Like,
excited.
she was super excited. And she was like, ripped off this paper and was like, "Write it down. Where do I look? I love paranormal." So apparently before she used to do this, she worked for ESPN2, and she helped coordinate all of the cheerleaders for all the teams.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and I was like, "Do you ever work with the Cowboys, and like the girls and stuff?" And she was like, "Yeah."
You almost said cowgirls.
I meant like the Cowboys, Cowgirls,
Okay.
like whatever. And then I was like,
Cowgirls.
he's a Bucks fan. And she goes, "Is he a Bucks fan before they got Tom Brady?"
Yes.
And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "Okay." She was like, "I'm a hardcore Steelers fan." And I was like, "God bless you."
Steelers a good team.
But she's excited.
You
She's
know
like,
the.
when I told her we were going to Emily's Bridge,
Uh-huh.
she was like, "Find me tomorrow and tell me everything."
We have to. But yeah, if you didn't know, if you're a Steelers fan, Mike Tomlin, which is the head coach of the Steelers, guess where he came from?
Florida.
Tampa. Yeah, he was a Tampa Bay like strength and no, he was a DB coach.
Anytime I hear you go, "Guess where they came from?" I'm like, Florida.
Florida.
That's your thing.
But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start letting you go. Thank you so much for being a part of these little adventures with us. Gotta go for now before we leave. Kiss.